Welcome, everybody. The news is that DX Engineering and I have been talking for about 6 months, if not longer. Zoom meetings coming out my ears, spreadsheets coming out of spreadsheets, and we finally got to the point where they are going to have agreed to stock every line, every spare part, every pole, every kit, plate sets, DX10 wire, and a lot. So we have started making up 10 huge crates to go to USA. So the impact to the rest of the world is nothing. We're going to still do everything here. We still make everything here. We're still an audited, made in Britain company. The only thing we get from the Far East is the pole itself, which is actually a pretty small component in terms of price. Everything is machined, or everything else is machined or made in the UK, including even the shock cord is made by Marlow Ropes in the UK. So and that's it. That's all you need to know. All right, it's going to be about 4 weeks before the stock over there. Keep ordering from us, obviously, because that's going to be fine. We are due a price increase, and I've been actually holding the price increase back to coordinate that with DX Engineering. Okay, so that the new price in 4 to 6 weeks' time, whenever it is, will go up. We're due about a 20% increase because, and I haven't done this video of what's in the box yet, but you will see everything almost has been upgraded. You got to remember that somebody mentioned Canada, is that DX Engineering have a much better way of shipping to Canada than we have. When we ship to Canada, it is just too expensive. DX Engineering get to ship to Canada really, really cheap. So we're still in control. I will do all the second and third line support. The Discord server is still there for every customer in the world. DX Engineering, as you know, are very well placed to do first line support. Okay, so but if you can't get a resolution, whatever else, you can just join in the discussions we have on Discord, on the Facebook group. My email still works. Nothing's changed. All right. It just means that the USA customers don't have to pay shipping. And one of the reasons is that I used to be able to ship a classic to the USA for something like £24, whatever that is in dollars. Just you'll see it relatively in a minute. And that's gone up and up. We're losing a lot of money on shipping now. It's costing us nearly £50 to ship a classic, which is 20% of the value is just in shipping. So it's better that a massive truck comes here and takes, 600 kits to the USA on a ship, you know what I mean, and do it all that way. John Gendron says, two best companies in the working together, win for all parties, and it certainly is. There's a couple of naysayers, whatever, right? To the naysayers, do it. Get on with it. There's the guy in Canada who's been pissed off because he wrote to me asking to be the Canadian distributor, but he couldn't afford this deal. Right? He works out of his basement or something, and he's got a 6x4 lockup at the airport. We've got 10 pallets going out the door here. Good news for the US and Canada, and that's on Europe more attention. So Europe, clearly, if we've done a deal with DX Engineering, I should be talking to someone like Wemo or whatever else. And those conversations will happen because I think Europe needs better coverage because we're not in the EU anymore because we were sold a pup by all the crazy people in the politicians. So there we are. VKs and ZLs. Rowley and I have been talking. I was just going to send him sort of sale or return. Well, I was going to send him a few kits just for free, still take the order here. And Rowley was thinking of just shipping them for me, for a commission. So that could be an idea, that. Just for the ZL and VK guys, because then I could just send a pallet down to him, With DX Engineering, you'll get even more exposure, sales will increase, says John. More radio time for you banging on the drums stress-free. This is awesome. Yeah. Having an Australian distributor, if there is a reliable Australian distributor with money in the bank. I'm not after someone. What I don't want to do is do a deal with someone who's hanging on to my shirt sales, right? It's got to be a joint venture. So good news for everybody. DX Commander, DX Engineering working together, and for Canada and USA, it's a great deal. Best deal we could have done for you. All right. So next video is coming up here, but this is part of a live stream, right? So I'll say cheerio to you, and I'll go back to my live stream. Right, I'm back now.